Hi, it's MJ Callaway here in my tiny bounce up studio. And today we have the next contributor in the book project 21. And happy to have in this video series 21 for 21, Renee DeMichiei Farrow. Did I get that right, Renee?
You sure did. Excellent. Thank you.
Awesome. So a little bit about Renee, I'd love to share with you. Renee is an entrepreneur, a small business advocate, and an author who is highly lauded for business branding, marketing, business development, public relations, government relations, and coaching. Renee founded the award-winning business Decorating Details LLC in 1992 and has relaunched it in 2020, which is crazy considering everything that has happened in 2020. She will soon be a certified professional coach, which congratulations to you, Renee, because that's a big task to tackle and actually to get through, because there's a lot of coaching hours that goes through that you need to accomplish, correct?
Absolutely. It is very intense, but I love it.
Good word for it, intense. Now, Renee, 2020 had kicked off a lot of obstacles and roadblocks for a lot of people. And what was one of your defining moments in 2020 where you said, oh my goodness, how am I going to get through this?
Yeah, I think it shocked a lot of us. And I am a very extroverted type personality, and I love people and I love networking. And I'm thinking, oh my God, what am I going to do to stay busy? And it scared me to death.
And I know you from networking events, so I know you're definitely an extrovert. You love that activity. You love going out. You love meeting other people. So once you figured out, and we all thought it was only going to be for a few weeks, it ended up being months upon months. What did you do?
Well, I started quite a few things. I started Coro Women in Leadership program. Again, another intense program. It's all about continuing to learn. And that was the first time they had to go virtual. So that started immediately in February. I relaunched Decorating Details in February. Coro hit, or COVID hit, I'm sorry. And then in March, I started a cooking show where I do Italian and Slovak cooking classes online. That's my ethnic heritage. And then I talk about our families. So that was really fun because I figured people were staying at home and they were eating. And then I started coaching school at Duquesne. So needless to say, I just didn't sit still because I was afraid.
You did not. So do you think that because you are so accustomed to being busy is what launched some of those activities for you, some of those actions? Or was it you finally had the time to dive into some of your passions that you had not had before because you were so busy?
Absolutely. That is the nail. You hit the hammer to the nail there. I was just, really worried and thinking of my future also, and doing some different things because I do work full time for an architectural firm. And I thought, wow, I'm not going to be going out in the evenings and networking 4 or 5 nights a week. So now is the time. If I don't do the coaching at Duquesne, then I will probably never do it. So that gave me the opportunity to look at what I need to do right now while I have the time. And it was perfect.
A couple of things you said there, but I want to make a comment on how many times have we all heard, don't let go of some dreams, some opportunities that you want to take advantage of, because when you're sitting in that rocking chair, you don't want those regrets. And you've taken that action, which, go you for taking that action.
Pretty much have been that way all my life. I just don't let any grass grow underneath me. I'm a take action type person. And, it's defining me. And I keep challenging myself to do better and go further and bring people along the way with me. That's what I love to do.
I love how you say bring people along the way with you, because that's what we want to do, right? We want to help others. We want others to have a great life too.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And that's part of what this book is about. The book for our viewers, the book is called 21, WON, and it's 21 women who thrived during a global pandemic. And Renee is one of those contributors. Now, Renee, the other part that I caught as you were sharing with us is you had mentioned looking ahead. So out of those 4 actions you have taken, are some of those actions you're going to implement looking ahead for retirement?
Yes, I am. And I'm getting close to that. And it's been in the back of my mind because I'm never going to be that sit down type of person and stop living. I want to have fun and challenge myself and continue to help people. So I wanted to center on what am I actually going to do when I retire? Because that word retirement is never going to be something that I'm going to sit back on. So figuring my children were building some homes and I wanted to help them with their window treatment. So I restarted decorating details. What a great way to go out and help people, and something I enjoy and I know. And then I also wanted to challenge myself with an opportunity where I help people. And I'm like, coaching, that has to be the answer, because I love to help people and advise them, but coaching has a little bit of a different spin to it. And the really great thing about coaching is when I'm traveling and hopefully a snowbird somewhere, a different city every winter, I can take coaching with me. So it'll be flexible, it'll fit in with my travels, and I'll still be helping people and doing something.
The other part of that coaching is now, since we've gone through this global pandemic, everyone is accustomed to being virtually. So which makes it such a great opportunity for you.
Yes, it does. I picked the right thing to do in my heart, in my passions. And then with virtual, I pick up my computer. And if I'm in Europe and I'm coaching back here in the States. So again, if things work out in retirement and I can go and travel and live my passion of traveling, I can still do the coaching. It's great.
And it also connects with several things that you have shared with us. One, you said you love to bring people along with you, and coaching actually moves the needle for people, moving them from one place to the other.
Yes, it does.
And you also mentioned you love going in and helping people with their space. So you're asking those questions, you're finding out what's important to them and how they're living their lifestyle.
And it's all about educating people and helping them find their comfort zone, whether it be in their home, living their best life at home, or in their lives and finding who their ideal self is. And those two things just resonate with me. So I'm so excited for my next chapter in life.
And that's a great way to look at it. Instead of retirement, your next chapter in life.
Yes.
Because when we think about it, every part of our life is really a chapter. We don't always stay in that same chapter.
And a lot of people sometimes feel that way. And it's so good when we can write books and have stories about challenging yourself and living your life as best that you can, because it's not just a one thing in your life type of life. If you don't want that, there are opportunities and there are people along the journey that will help you and find that, because some people don't realize, hey, I can do this, or, oh, wow, I never thought it would be like that. And that's what it's all about. Us having that opportunity to talk about what we've done in our life and bringing people to awareness of what they can do.
Absolutely. Now, in that, you had mentioned was getting support. What is the one thing that you feel or the one action that people don't take to get the support?
Right. And again, I touched on it a little bit. I put about 10 tips in the book, but one is, it's never too late to change your career. How many times do we go on and see people just miserable where they're at and they keep living that? You are never too young or too old to change it up and live your fullest and be happy. If we have to spend more time at work than we do in our personal life, why would you not take that challenge and opportunity to start another career and look to just having everything in your life? And that's one thing that I really want to, let people know. Entrepreneurship. It's not for everyone, but it sure can be your dream. And you don't know unless you try it.
And you can do it as a side hustle, as people call it. I mean, you're a perfect example of doing it as a side hustle in a full-time position.
Absolutely. You just find time in the evening and the weekends and you're off and ready to go. It's that simple.
Because we all have, even though we might not think we all have some time in there where we can carve out. Would you agree?
Absolutely. And there's so many opportunities to reach out to people to help you. And there's organizations, the small business development centers can sit through from beginning to end and help you with a business plan and help you with advertising and get your budget together. There's seminars you can go to. There's everything free on Google. I mean, when I look back, we never had Google before. There's just help everywhere. And do yourself a favor, find that passion within and ask for help. Ask for help.
Bingo, ask for help. That's a big one, is ask for help. Now, Renee, what is one maybe thought that you would love to leave our viewers with?
Yes. My one thought here, and again, we touched on it so many times, you can do anything in your life that you want to do, and you will succeed. And I say it to women and men everywhere. If you have a dream, don't think twice. And again, these are my 3 words I live by. Just do it. That's simple. Just do it.
Now, Renee, how can people reach out to you? What is the best way?
You can reach me by phone. I have no problem with that. My cell phone, you can either text or call at 412-414-8622, or you can email me at rf@decorating-details.com. And check out my website at www.decorating-details.com.
Which is awesome. Very generous for you to give your phone number. Appreciate it. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching today in this 21 for 21 video series. I am MJ Callaway signing out. And remember, have a bounce up day.